up something fierce.
He's doing that shit on purpose.
Welcome back to the Coast to Coast podcast, everybody. Your shows with the host with the most.
The coast to the coast.
Do you want to do the thing? Because I always do the thing.
Well, you went ahead and said welcome back to Coast to Coast, and I usually do that.
You're darn skippy hippie.
So, like, subscribe, comments, and stuff like that. Share things and do things. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Please, somebody.
Hit the link tree.
Hit the link tree. We got lots of good stuff at our Shopify.
Yeah.
And our Shopify also has a link that goes to our Teespring.
You can
we
Jive Voice
got
stuff.
One of our shirts today.
You can get Coast to Coast stuff. You can get Camp Lejeune stuff. You can get all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
Buy our stuff.
That's right.
So that we don't have to be the only ones purchasing.
Yeah, we ain't making no money that way.
Well, you know, it's fine. It's for funsies. So, welcome back to the show, y'all. And we ain't got nothing planned today, so we're just gonna kind of wing it.
Just a little FYI, we both busted our backs 2 days ago at the same time, coast to coast.
I blame Nick.
I blame him. Good job.
And that's fine. Now you finally feel my pain. Every time I hurt myself, all I get is I didn't feel it.
What's even better is neither one of us knows what the hell we even did to do that.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
That's the absolute best part. So, what's new with you besides hurting your back?
Oh, my next camper's coming right along. Man, that was a doozy.
What do you mean next camper? You got another one?
Yeah. We got one right at the end of last season. Somebody's getting rid of it. We got it for $500. And Linda likes it because it's real open. It's only got a bed in the back. It's super open. And we've been talking about, we like to have a camper. It's just me and her. And then the kids stay in another one, or people that visit. And she really liked it, but this thing's got 3 doors. It's got 2 doors in the front, 1 on the back. And that door in the back and then the slide out was just rotted and the walls weren't even attached. I looked at it, I was like, what are we doing with this damn thing? My wife says, I want this one. We're going to make it awesome. And I know you got what it takes to fix that.
You ever seen the show Hoarders, buddy?
We're not hoarding, no.
You're a hoarder of campers. How many campers you got now? You got one for the studio.
Yeah, I got one at camp, this one. And then a buddy of mine, I might be getting one from him when he goes onto his own property.
You're going to have 4 campers.
And I'm looking for another one to do my travel karaoke setup.
You're going to have 5 campers. You know how many campers I got? I got a fucking tent. Just saying.
This thing's cool, though, dude. We're making it all like a cabin on the inside with wood and everything and a fire. Oh, it's going to be cool. But I did. I got the slide outs completely fixed. That wall that was no good is completely rebuilt, and it's all just making it nice now.
Sweet. I cut down the forest of weeds that were in the side yard where the studio's supposed to go, and
Did you find a floor?
Yeah, you can kind of see the frame again. Like, whew, I did stuff like 6 months ago.
Wow.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm supposed to go. So last weekend on Saturday, I went golfing with my mom for late Mother's Day thing. That's usually what we do like every year. We go to this one specific golf course near us. It's called Apple Mountain Golf Course. It's beautiful. It's fun. It's challenging. It's a good time. So that was last Saturday. And then tomorrow, which for us is Friday, my dad wants to take me golfing because my birthday's on Monday.
Nice. What do you mean for you it's Friday? Is it something else for somebody else?
No, for us, like you, me, everybody. Well, for you, tomorrow is in like 7 minutes. for us normal people, tomorrow's Friday. But
anyway, so you're golfing tomorrow. That's cool.
Yeah, Dad wants to take me golfing tomorrow for a birthday celebration because my birthday's on Monday. And I'm like, I can't move. Yeah, exactly. Sure, I'll go golfing.
Yeah.
Why not? It's gonna be fun. So oh.
Well, just to say, I've been thinking I do want to go to a golf course at least once.
They don't have gerbils at the golf course, Nick.
No, it's not for the gerbils. That's a whole nother place. I want to still do my prank where I go in the middle of the night and I fill all the holes in.
You know what they do? They just move the hole to a different location.
Well,
and that would be a hefty, hefty fine if they catch you.
yeah,
I think that would be like
I'm like a ninja.
Pretty sure that would be a felonious offense if they catch you.
It's worth it.
It's worth it, he says. Oh shit. Oh.
Anyway,
well, I told you a couple hours ago when we were talking on the phone that I had a little something special for you.
Yeah.
And it's really like the only thing that's quote planned for this episode as far as I'm concerned, because I'm like, I gotta do this. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna freak Nick out. So I'm gonna play a little video for you that our very own Ferris sent me, and it inspired me to actually order a little something off of the Amazons. So let me go ahead.
Is the TikTok going to give it away what you ordered, or is it not?
Kind of, sorta. So let me go ahead and share my screen here and optimize for the video and share the sound.
Optimization with Optimus
and
Prime.
Here we go to TikTok.
Boom.
Hey, so I just wanted to show you, that's the inside handle. It's just a copper rod, copper circle. So, rod itself. Just slide that bad boy in. Okay.
Oh, he's doing,
Can you cross the rods to signify yes? Can you cross
You'll
the rods
see.
to signify yes,
What
please?
the hell's the word?
Thank you.
Look how creepy that is.
Like water witching.
Exactly.
Yeah. There's a word for it.
Can you point towards the direction of your energy?
They're downing rods or divinity rods.
Thank you.
Either one works for this case.
Is it okay if I ask you a couple of questions? Yes. Thank you.
Yes.
When people die of old age, do we feel young again when we cross over? Thank you.
The answer was yes.
I have asked if the afterlife is something we understand as humans, but it seems like it's too complex for us to understand. Do we understand the afterlife when we leave our bodies and cross over? Yes.
Whacked him right in the beard.
Do we meet our past relatives when we die? Yes. Thank you. Is there a way to know who our guardian angels are? Is there a way to know? Are we not supposed to know who our guardian angels are? Thank you.
Isn't that crazy, dude?
That's nuts.
He's talking to like his spirit guide.
Is a guardian angel typically a past person that loved us the most?
Or like his guardian angel or whatever.
Yes. Thank you.
Supposedly.
Is it very difficult to become a guardian angel or a spirit guide? Yes. Thank you.
I would never be allowed to be a
It
guardian.
can also be someone or something that doesn't know us personally on Earth.
You would be
Yes.
the worst spirit guide of
Thank
all,
you.
bud.
Can you cross the rods
That might be
with us
correct.
if we all go to the same place as our relatives, friends, and family and pets when we die?
I could see you now. You'd be like throwing all the silverware all over the kitchen floor. That'll freak him out.
Those who have passed still feel love. Thank you. When we randomly think of a past loved one, does it mean that they're next to us? Not really answering, no. When we think of our past loved ones out loud or in our head, does it make the connection easier for our spirits, or our past loved ones? Yes, it does. Okay, thank you.
Should have wrote some of these questions
does
down.
The connection also, is the connection also strong when we think in our heads? Yes. Thank you. Are we born for one sole purpose? Are people born for one sole purpose? Clearly no. No, thank you.
Is Nick my spirit animal?
Reasons for us being born? Are there multiple reasons for us being born? Thank you. Does an individual have the ability to create their own purpose in their own life?
Darn skippy hippie.
Yes, thank you. Are there an unlimited amount of futures or possibilities for each individual? Yes. Thank you.
How cool is that?
Interesting.
Wasn't that cool? I think that's awesome. So, like I said, Farrah sent me that on the old tiki-taki. And I went through that dude's profile and I profile stalked that guy for a while. I ordered a little something on Amazon.
Oh, geez.
So you know how we've talked in past episodes about haunting and spirits and shit, and I said, nope, homie, don't mess with that shit. Homie about to mess with that shit.
See? You're gonna change your own mind.
We're gonna check this out and see if this shit is legit or if it's bullshit. What are those other guys on TikTok? The party guys or whatever, right? Come here to make sure nothing if things are real or legit ever again. Blah 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 blah. Like the TikTok MythBusters.
Oh.
So here's the little copper rod things, and ain't no trickery there. Y'all saw me take it out the package.
Ain't no trickery.
What do you think, dude? You want to have a chit chat? I'm nervous.
Why?
I'm like freaking out. I get super nervous about these things. I don't mess with these things. It's creepy. It's creepy. Oh, they're moving. I didn't even do nothing. Oh, okay. Well, what should I ask? Oh, that's weird.
What is it doing?
It's just moving, dude. I don't know why. It's pointing over to like my grandma. Oh boy. That's just weird. Oh, hi.
So when that guy did it, did he say to do what for what, or is it supposed to be just?
So he asked his spirits or whatever to cross the rods to signify yes and open them to signify no.
Okay.
I should probably clarify whether or not I'm actually speaking to a spirit or whatever.
That's a good idea.
Right? So we have creepy.
It's so weird.
Okay. So what do you think, buddy? Should I ask it to like point these things towards maybe the camera or something?
Ooh.
What the fuck?
All right. Dude! We got something going on here.
Whoa.
Devine Brandon.
All right. We let me.
So you're gonna tell it to do the same thing, cross for yes and open for no?
Sure. Oh, there's already a question in the chat. Okay. Who would I like to talk to? My guardian angel? I would like to speak with my guardian angel, please. If you can hear me, could you uncross the rods and point them towards the camera, please? Oh, could you cross the rods to signify yes? And could you open the rods to signify no, please?
Dude.
Is it okay if I ask you a couple questions? Thank you. Could you point the rods back at the camera, please? So that I could ask another question? Thank you. Dude.
This is crazy.
First question. Are you my guardian angel? Yes. Thank you. Could you open the rods again so I could ask another question? Thank you. Have you been watching over me my entire life? Yes. Thank you.
This is bananas.
Here's a question from the chat. I'm going to read it verbatim, so I hope I don't offend you. Is my back permanently fucked up? Oh, great.
Oh, well, that's good news.
Great. Thank you. Could you open the rods so I could ask another question, please? It's like I really don't want you to, Brandon. You're stupid. Could you point both of the rods in the direction of your energy? Like right over my right shoulder, bro. Both of them, same direction, dude. Could you point the rods towards the camera again, please? Thank you. Okay, I have another question. I've never done this before, and I'm very nervous. Do I have anything to be nervous about?
No.
No. Okay. Thank you.
Is the world about to end?
Oh, I'm not asking that. If I guess correctly, are you allowed to tell me who you are? Awesome. Thank you. Could you open the rod so I could ask one more question, please?
Doesn't want you to ask a question.
Thank you.
Do you like Coast to Coast podcast?
Am I speaking to my grandma Carol right now?
Wow.
Okay, thank you. And that's about as much fun as I'm going to have with that for today, folks.
That was cool.
Oh,
dude, that was neat.
So, dude,
well,
I'm
kind of impressed, dude. I never thought you'd do something like that.
That's going out for all the interwebs to probably not see because we've got 3 subscribers. But anyways, I saw that video that Ferris sent. Oh, I'm a little bit fucked up right now. I saw that video that Ferris sent and instantly thought of my grandma.
Really?
And I've been wanting to do that ever since. And he sent me that like 3 days ago, and I was hot to trot, and I ordered the shit out of those, and I've been waiting. Oh, dude, that was
special.
I'm gonna have to do that again. Not on this. can we pause? Let's insert commercial here.
All right, go to commercial.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. I hope you all enjoyed that lovely commercial break. Sorry, I had to step out. I was having a little bit of an emotional breakdown after apparently speaking with my grandma.
Yeah.
So my grandma's been gone a couple years now. And when I was knee high to a grasshopper, I mean like super duper young, I was like 5, right? My mom, dad, and I moved into grandma and grandpa's house, and we lived with them for a while until mom and dad had their house built on the property that I grew up. It was 12 acres. Grandma and grandpa were our only neighbors for miles. And grandma and I were always super crazy fucking close. Like every day after school, I would go over there and I'd do my homework, and she'd like make cakes and pies and apple turnovers and all kinds of goodies and shit that would piss my mom off because I'd come home all full, not wanting to eat dinner because I had treats and shit all afternoon, right? But
that's what
yeah,
the grandmas do.
That was cool. I have never once in my entire life fucked with that kind of shit, like spiritual realm type stuff. You and I have shared like ghost stories and whatnot, and they creep me out.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised you did that.
That's why I thought you might get a kick out of it, because I'm always nope. Right? Like, homie, don't play that game. I don't mess with spirits and shit. But I saw that video that Ferris sent, and I'm like, you know what? That's kind of cool. I went to dude's page. I watched every single video. Every single one. I started from the very first one and went through to his most recent one, and I did it all in one night, right? The night that Ferris sent that to me. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm ordering these things. I watched every single question. It was awesome, dude. And like I said earlier, instantaneously thought about my grandma. So to kind of get into what comes in said package here, you get 2 of these copper dowsing rods, divinity rods, whatever. You can use them to like find water and metals and shit like that. But anyways, these are copper. They come with 2 little sleeves. Again, there's nothing in the sleeves, right? So there's no trickery involved. You just slide them in and then go, kind of like what I did. It also comes with this little pendulum thing, and I don't know what this is for, but it's kind of spirally with a little point. It looks like something that you would put in like what are those little Zen sand things, like you use a little rake on or whatever they're called. I can't remember what those are actually called, but you'd like hang it in there and it'd make the little design in the sand or whatever, right?
Oh yeah.
Now again, for what we just did, I have no clue what that would be used for. I don't know. I've never messed with anything like
this. You're getting very sleepy.
Yeah, right. Let's do some hypnotism over here. Yeah. I do dabble in hypnotism, and you don't need stuff like that for it, but whatever. But I figured it'd be kind of a fun, interesting experience. And it was definitely interesting. I mean, dude, when I asked to point them in the direction of their energy, and both of the rods just go over my right shoulder, like what?
Something was standing right behind you.
Yeah. Point them towards the camera. What? Like, How? Oh, dude, that's crazy. I am definitely not touching those again for the rest of my life. Money well spent. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna mess with those a lot, I think. Yeah, that was fun. That was it was a little heavy there at the end, got a little bit emotional, but it was definitely fun. I enjoyed that very much. And very cool. I'm glad that I got to share it with you, buddy, because you and I, like, you're the only person I've ever really swapped ghost stories with. So yeah. So Nick was when we were taking a quick break because I had to recompose myself after talking with my grandma. Nick was looking it up and he's like, dude, you could have paired this with all kinds of stuff like ghost hunting things,
spirit box and EMF.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, you order it, dude. I'll watch you. I'm not going that far. Trying to talk with my grandma's one thing. Okay. That kind of shit. No.
Well.
Yeah. So I think that actually opens up an interesting topic of discussion personally. And I know we've kind of dabbled in this a tiny bit, but we really haven't dissected it before. You and I both came to a mutual understanding that we believe in, every human being has a soul and, heaven and hell and all that good jazz and God and spirits and ghosts and whatnot. But man, dude, what do you think? Like, do you, Nick, do you think it's true when a spirit or whatever, a ghost stays behind here on Earth, it's because either A, they had unfinished business, or B, they're essentially a damned spirit, they're being punished? Because I'd tell you right now, my grandma ain't being punished. I'll tell you that. She was a saint.
I told you what I thought before. Well, I had one vision of it, but then after, because I do my readings and stuff, then I learned a little more.
What do you mean readings and stuff?
Like in the Bible, like the verses. Yeah. When I go to bed, I'll read one or two at night.
Yeah.
Trying to learn more.
What do you
and I told you I did like the Ouija board and stuff. You're like, man, hell no.
Nope, never done that.
I liked it. I had tarot cards. I did. I was huge. I wanted to ghost hunt so bad.
Did you?
Yeah.
Why didn't you?
I don't know. I never got that far. I had them come. I had shit happen to me.
Oh, I know. You've told me many a story, and they're quite unreal. They're like, whoa.
They're enough to say, yeah, it's real.
No. I don't know. I think the vast majority of the population on this planet would be like, no, that's staged. That's fake.
Oh, what happened to me can't be staged.
Yeah, like if you just, Brandon, what you did with those little rods, if you just change the angle of your hands ever so slightly, it'll do this and that and the other, and it's the gravitational pull and blah, 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 blah. No, I asked it to point at the fucking camera, and it pointed at the fucking camera.
Like, dude, you can do that and make a move, but if you were doing it like the way they swiveled, like when they swiveled to the right side of your shoulder, you don't know how to get those perfectly right. Boom. You'd be like fiddling it, trying to get it to go there.
And bro, you saw me take it out the package.
Yeah.
Never once held that in my hands until just a minute ago. Whew, that was crazy. That was absolutely nuts. That was super fun though.
See, I struggle. I part of me believes there's a plane where they're still at, but it's supposed to be that we don't stay around. And that's why, I found out, ghost hunting, don't fuck around with that, because you don't know. It can say that that's your uncle or whatever.
And you have no idea. It could be lying to you.
Yeah, demons don't tell you the damn truth.
I'm gonna go ahead and pretend that was actually my grandma?
I would do
because
that.
that's what I choose to believe. Now, here's the thing. Britt and I, we've had many a conversation about this, Ouija boards and all that other kinds of, we call it hoopla, if you will, some people. We agreed that we don't mess with that kind of shit because you don't know what you're inviting.
Exactly. You don't want to. I was stupid. I was a kid when I was doing it, teenager.
And that shit's been following you around your entire life.
Probably why some of that shit's happened to me.
You got old Jethro just walking around after you, causing a ruckus.
Going and seeing those haunted houses I went to, it was.
Nope.
I'm gonna take you.
I don't want to do that kind of stuff. I don't like the haunted type stuff.
I tried to go to that graveyard at night I said I was going to go to, and Lynn wouldn't take me.
Hell no. Good. That's just creepy. You and your island of dolls.
That's
weirdo. Oh, so weird.
Yeah.
So weird. That Halloween episode. I'm still pissed. I was the only bitch that dressed up, you jerk.
That's because I was actually super planning to. I can't remember what happened.
You just
didn't.
Got
out of control.
You just didn't. That's all it was.
I am this year, though.
And it's okay. And I won't. So
that's all
right. So yeah, if y'all go to Homeboy's TikTok profile, I can't remember who he was. Hang on, let me get it here. It's UYOU Neva NEVAH no KNOW, all one word. You never know. If you go to his profile and you watch his videos, you'll see him ask about like reincarnation and all that other kinds of good jazz and the afterlife and all-knowing beings and if there's multiple gods or one God. And I'm not going to give y'all all the answers. But according to whomever he was speaking to, reincarnation is absolutely a thing. And we get to choose if we want to or not, which I thought was just kind of crazy cool. Like, okay, I lived this life. Let me go fucking try it again. Like, okay, sure.
I believe that for a long time. I don't know if I do anymore.
Yeah? You don't know?
It's a great thought. I used to think that we were reincarnated because you keep coming back until you get it right.
I've never believed in reincarnation. Not once. I'm gonna ask with these dowsing rods here at some point in time. Maybe I'll do it for a tiki-taki video or something.
You know, it brings a thought to my head.
Uh-oh.
I know it ain't gonna do it like Ouija boards and stuff, but maybe with something like that, if they're really divine rods, even though it says in the good book that we don't stick around. You know, when people think that we're not here, that if you're fooling with somebody who thinks a ghost, that's a demon. But who's to say if you have the right thing, like say the divining rods maybe, that the angels don't talk to you though? Because they do come around and help. They do hang around and guide. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and that's the thing. Like I straight up said, I asked if it was a guardian angel.
Yeah.
And it said, yep. Right. Oh. And then I've always had a feeling that it would be my grandma if it was going to be anybody. And yep. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Ain't nobody better to be watching over me. I'm telling you that right now. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for her to smack me upside the head.
What if I passed away and then I was your guardian angel?
That'd just be weird. All of a sudden, I got thousands of gerbils running up my driveway. Like, hey, Nick's here.
I would try to talk to you. Brandon.
Hey, what's up, buddy? God? No, it's Nick. Ah, shit. What do you want now?
I got to show you something.
Oh, no thanks. Oh man. Yeah, I've like I said, I've never really believed in the whole reincarnation thing. I think if it is a choice, it'd be kind of a weird choice, right? Because, like, to me, who would want to go through their entire life and then come back to try it again in a different body? You know what I mean?
If
like, I
that
don't get
was, it
that.
would. Never mind. I ain't going there.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, buddy. Whose underwear do you want to be? I know where you're going.
You know, though, if that's true, then possibly you get to choose whether you want to be reincarnated, but you don't get to know as who or what gender. And maybe that explains some things that we're going through in society right now.
I would
Ferris,
fail.
I like how you bring it back to 2022. Thanks, buddy.
I'd fail because I'd want to be a super hot chick that was perfect, and I'd only be with myself.
Oh, maybe that's why you're gargantuan with a beard right now.
Maybe.
God was like, no.
But that makes me think of, what if you do like the joke, though? And they say, you know, what do you want to be? And you do something, you go, oh, shit. Then, great.
Oh, no. You jackwagon. You're ridiculous.
Imagine being turned into just a pile of steam. Oh, shit.
Now, if that were the case, would your soul leave that pile of shit only after it fully decomposed?
Yeah.
I don't know. I got nothing.
I got nothing.
Oh, man.
Dude.
So was that fun? Did you have fun with that?
That was interesting. It was shocking, and it was pretty, yeah,
pretty freaky. Pretty freaky.
Still,
I saw you over there rubbing your eyes.
I don't know why, but when you first started doing that, my eyes started watering. It was weird. It was interesting.
You said that on a couple of things in the past. We won't talk about it. Anyway.
Well.
Yeah, I bet you never thought that I'd be the sumbitch to do that, huh?
Sumbitch.
I never thought I would be.
Never. So I said, when you pull out, I was shocked. I goes, like, really?
Well, it kind of begs the question, though, like, if you're doing stuff like that, excuse me, sorry. If you're doing stuff like that and you ask it something, like, can it lie to you? That's the question.
Why wouldn't it be able to?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Telling you, that's why I rethink things about trying to, like, engage like I used to.
You know, getting too old. You got too much on the line now, or what?
Just what if, dude? You get the right one,
and it's the wrong one,
and it's the worst one.
Like the wrong one.
I don't need to be possessed.
Well, here's the thing, though. And this is just where I stand on it. If something like that were to happen, right? You're doing your thing. You're speaking with the spiritual realm or spirit realm or whatever it's called. And for some odd reason, it got the best of you, right? And you pass. Is that necessarily the worst thing on the planet? Because here's the thing, and don't think that this is a weird kind of Brandon. What the fuck did you just say? No, that's not where I'm going with it. The reason why I phrase it like that, I don't know about you. I don't want to die, right? By all means, I got way too much life to live. I want to see my kids grow. I want to have way more time with my family. I'm a selfish son of a bitch like that. But I ain't scared to die because I know where I'm going to go. It makes sense? So it's like, if you're seeking answers and you're getting answers and then something happens to you, well, your soul leaves and then you have all of the answers. The only people that are going to feel the pain, if you will, are the ones that we leave behind. And I know that sounds kind of morbid and it's kind of a shitty thing to say, but it's the truth.
Yeah, it is.
You know, so like I said, I don't want to die. I don't plan on it anytime soon. I want to die when I'm old. I want to be like 96, just decrepit, wearing a freaking diaper. Shove me out of an airplane with no parachute. Like, let me die having fun with a view. Okay. Super old. But again, if it does happen, what are we all afraid of? You know what I mean? Because it's going to happen anyways. It's going to happen regardless. There's nothing we can do about it.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Absolutely nothing. So my question now that I pose is this: why do you think so many people fear death?
Because they don't have the faith. They're not sure.
Oh, I know plenty of people that have faith that still fear death for some reason, and I think that's kind of weird.
I hate the thought of it personally.
Why is that?
I don't know.
You don't like thinking about leaving the family behind?
It's different things, dude. I don't know. The idea, it's hard to grasp. Even where I am in with my faith, and I'm supposed to be, it's like, I don't know.
No.
When I was
not
younger,
a pleasant subject.
No, when I was in my 20s, when I left, and I'm being an idiot, I went through one moment. I was about mid-20s.
You're still kind of being an idiot, but whatever. Different kind.
And I, for some reason, started going through these phases where I was thinking about dying and imagining like nothing. I was getting like imagining you're dead, like there's nothing. It's just that's it, never again. And it would freak me. I'd almost go into anxiety, dude. It would freak me out to think about that.
Yeah, dude. If there really is nothing like so many people claim.
The idea that we're here and then just nothing ever again forever.
That is kind of a scary thought.
Yeah.
That's kind of a scary thought. Now, I will leave the subject with this here. Those people, right? If let's just say they're right, hypothetically speaking, and you and I, right, with the faith that we have and what we believe, we're wrong. Okay, cool. I believed something that wasn't true my entire life.
Didn't hurt me.
That sucks, but there's nothing, and I don't know the difference. Okay.
Exactly.
Now here's the flip side. Take somebody that believes that there's absolutely nothing, and then turns out you and I are correct.
And there's something.
Right? And they finish whatever's going on here, and they go, oh shit. Boy, I really wish I would have listened to those guys. It sucks down here. It's really fucking hot.
Yeah. It's always said, man, it's a scary thing. It's like, people think it's not because they honestly don't believe, but it really is when you think about a huge risk. You're talking eternity, not your short 80-year life, the rest of eternity. If you're wrong,
what we do here on this earth is just a blip. It's a blip. Teeny tiny fragment in time.
It's crazy.
I've always loved that analogy, right? This is your life as you know it. Here's the rest of eternity when you're done. Like,
it's like that guy I mentioned in that video I seen where he had that rope that went off the stage into nowhere.
Yeah.
He said, this little bit of white paint on the end of the rope, that's your life. That's 80 years. What about all this that just goes on?
Yep.
I was like, dude, if that ain't a way to put it.
Hell yeah. Oh. See, I love this shit. This has been fun.
It was.
I've been having a good time. Can you believe that it's already been an hour?
Time flies when you're hanging out with this guy. This guy. With this guy.
Here you go, buddy. High five.
Holy shit!
Oh, yes!
Every once in a great while, I pull it off.
He's got the power.
Wow.
Oh, man. Well, I think we got to do what we did the last time we actually got a high five. That's a wrap. Peace, y'all.
That's it. We can't stay here any longer.
We've overstayed our welcome. Oh, man. You know what? I think we probably should end on a high note, though. So what do you think? perfect. That was absolutely just blew out my eardrums. Anyway, if y'all like that, cool. If you didn't, cool.
Say in the comments that was cool. Give us your opinions on this thing. And if you didn't like it, say y'all are jackasses. And we'll go, okay.
We already know we're jackasses. So you know what? If you didn't like it, they got a button for that too.
Yeah.
And that's okay. We won't be, you won't hurt our, well, you might hurt Nick's feelings.
Yeah, I'll be right back here again next week.
That's right. Like, subscribe, comment, share the shit out of our shit. And of course, buy some of our shit.
Yeah.
Hit the link tree.
Yeah. Get over that. Do that shit.
Dude, we didn't have a question this week.
No.
I was just about to tell you, hey, don't forget to thank Linda. There ain't no question.
No question.
Man.
I got a question.
Hmm.
How would you like to